MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the Kansas City Royals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Heath Fillmyer, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Jose Iglesias. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Batting second, the second baseman, Ramon Urias.
At the plate, Ramon Urias. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Here now the 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. The second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
That is third. The right fielder, number 15.
So here's Trey Mancini. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Urias, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. He's running. In there. Now the throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
No balls and 1 strike. Comes set, the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Unable to find the zone with the slider. A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
High in the air out to center field. Miller is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Orioles leave 1. And now the Royals get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. John Means, Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in his last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Digging in, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
1-0 the count. Now the pitch.
Hey.
Bases are empty, one man out. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2 to third. Throw on to first, and Gordon is retired here for the second out. With Merrifield next to hit. He went deep in the contest last night. Here comes the first pitch. Two out, nobody on. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Reined in. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Rio Ruiz to the plate now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Rio.
First offering on its way.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
To 1-2 now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Anthony Santander the next to bat as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 3 homers and 7 driven in. Popped him up. Dozier is there. 2 down.
Batting 7. The first baseman, number
Chris
19.
Davis at the plate now. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. In is Jorge Soler, and he has been, pardon the cliche, en fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
3-0.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Hunter Dozier digging in now, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. The 1-0 delivery.
That's ball 2.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Nobody out, runner on first. Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit hard on the ground to short. Iglesias is there to second for 1. Relay to Davis, and indeed it's a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Salvador Perez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Swung on and belted to left by Perez. This one's deep. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
That pitch was grooved right down Main Street. He couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Batting 7, the first baseman, number 66.
At the plate now, Ryan O'Hearn. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 268 the average for him coming in. 6 home runs and 14 driven in. And that misses 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2-1 to the Royals' first baseman. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Ruiz onto the grass. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. Now what's going on down there? Throw goes over to third. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. Royals get one on this swing by Perez. We've played two. It's now 1-0 Royals. In now for the O's, DJ Stewart. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Number 24.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Scooped up. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Behind 0-2 now.
0-2.
1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He singled to open up the ball game. And there's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. The 1-2. Line to the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And as you see, they're 2 away from the bottom spot in that category. 13th best, if you will, in the AL. Standing in now, Ramon Urias. No balls and a strike to count. A runner on first with 2 away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Fouled off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Runners off for second. It's short, hit hard. Mondesi scoops it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. They still trail 1-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Micah Franco gets set to start out the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Miller swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Count is 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, Adalberto Mondesi. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Santander grabs it to retire the side. KC down in order, but they're on top 1-0. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini.
The right fielder, number 15.
And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And here's Renato Nunez as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. There's 1 on to first, and they get the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Rio Ruiz. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. And he takes strike 2.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Got to be frustrating for the guy out on the mound, trying to get out of this inning. Had him down 0-2, and now he's worked the count back full. Still 1 pitch away from sitting in the dugout.
The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. It remains 1-0. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The left fielder, Alex.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Up next to the Royals.
1 away for the Royals here in the 4th. And Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. So far this year against Southpaws, Merrifield is a .300 hitter on the dot. Can't complain about that.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Mancini's back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
First delivery to him on the way. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. One more look at the circus catch in left field. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Anthony.
First pitch on its way. Line, but speared on a hop. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The batter, the first baseman.
A chance for last year's MVP runner-up with the bases empty and one away. Here's Chris Davis. And they start him out away with a cold strike. One and one, the count to Chris Davis.
1-1.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs, as that's out number 2.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, DJ Stewart. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Two 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder. Two and one now. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gordon is there, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Hunter.
First pitch on its way. Ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Two and 2 to Hunter Dozier.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And there's 1 down now. So next to the plate for the Royals, Salvador Perez. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. Digging in now for Kansas City, Ryan O'Hearn. First delivery to him on the way. In there, strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but That one was pretty.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. At the plate, Pedro Severino looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws as a good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll get caught reaching on a first pitch slider for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Hit on the ground to short. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready now for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. There's a strike with the breaking ball.
0-1.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. The pitch. Now that's popped up. O'Hearn just to the right of the mound, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Royals 1 and the Orioles nothing. So here's the Royals DH, Maikel Franco. He'll get it started in the Kansas City 6th. Now the pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping up now, Anderson Miller. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball just missed above the zone. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
3-2, a full count to the Royals center fielder. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The throw into second. The throw pulls him off the bag.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Runner at second, 1 away, and striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball. Ball one, no strike.
Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the two outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
To the plate now, Alex Gordon. He swings and grounds it to short. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, tell on the slab, he's on fire right now.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Miguel Castro will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Miguel Castro.
Whit Merrifield next to bat as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Castro throws what many consider to be one of the better power sinkers in the game. He throws it very hard, and you really don't have to squint to see it drop right off the table.
Hey, I've talked to a lot of guys around the league that hit off it.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Royals 3 and the Orioles nothing. All set for the start of the inning. So striding forward now, Trey Mancini. Last time through was a base hit.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
1 gone now in the Baltimore 7th. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. And he lays off for ball 1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Line drive base hit.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Debro, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
At the plate, Rio Ruiz as he lifts it in the air to right field. Soler is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, the center fielder, Anthony Santander.
Now in the box, Anthony Santander. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 2 out with the man at first. Fouled away. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Swing and a liner. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second. And guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Royals lead it 3-0. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Jorge Soler, lifetime versus this arm. He's 0 for 4. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Soler brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those. Dan, I'm blown away he even swung at that pitch, let alone got a knock in it. Well-executed changeup down in the zone.
And that was a really good pitch. If he doesn't put wood on this ball might even bounce. A terrific pitch and a great job of swinging the bat.
1-1 the count. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Behind 0-2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Oh, look at Davis. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Royals. They lead it 3-0. Striding in, DJ Stewart.
Leading off for the Orioles, the left fielder, number 24.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. One and one the count now. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. In there, 2-2. Now the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
And you know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
Tim Hill is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 54, Tim Hill.
Into the box now, Pedro Severino, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. And it's fouled away.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. And he fouls this one off. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
At the plate now, Jose Iglesias. Fouled off into the seats behind first. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on continuous.
Even though that would be the best result they could hope for, he's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
So now to the plate, Trey Mancini, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. In the dirt here. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And this is on the ground for Merrifield at second. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Royals 3 and the Orioles nothing. In now.
Leading up for the Royals, the first baseman,
Tanner Scott is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 66, Tanner Scott.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
Full count, 3-2.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Standing in now, Anderson Miller, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Stepping in now, Adalberto Mondesi. Racing back the left fielder, still ranging back. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year. And the Royals have opened this up now to 5-0.
Hey, every once in a while, these speed guys will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex.
In now, Alex Gordon. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Orioles, and the lead is now 5-0. Ian Kennedy comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Ian Kennedy.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Renato Nunez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Here comes Gordon. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Into the box, Rio Ruiz, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. A runner at first with no outs here. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 is outside for a ball. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. There's Merrifield. Back to first. A ninth inning double play. And they're an out away from closing this one out. So his day is fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Kansas City starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will be in time to get him. And the Royals have claimed the fourth consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
5-0 the final score today. Kansas City took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Heath Fillmyer earns the win, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Orioles, no runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50.